a lot of things that you must do. Paul was letting us know that you must stand before the judgment seat of Christ. Now, when I think of a judge, I can imagine myself speeding on the highway, Lord forbid, and the highway patrol will stop me, not from speeding, but from my safety belt. Now, they will give me a ticket if I don't pay that ticket. They'll give me a letter, or they'll give me a ticket and say if I want to contend or go against it, then stand before the judge. Now, that's not no mandatory thing. I can decide to pay it, or I can say I ain't going to pay it, and I'll go to court. But on court day come, I think about my past history, and I'm like, I don't want to stand before no judge, because ain't no telling what they may pull up on my record. So what I will do is I won't go to that court. Ain't nothing really bad gonna happen. That wasn't a must. But when I think about standing there, I must stand before the judgment seat of Christ. I can't get out of that situation. I have to be at that court date. I ain't even got to take myself there. I'm going to wake up in court. I'm going to wake up there trying to figure out how did I get there. I ain't got my keys. All I got on is my clothes that I went to bed in. But here I am amongst everybody. And I see this big throne. And a big desk. That is something that we must do. We must stand before the judgment seat of Christ. Before I go with our word, prophetic ministry, now is coming to a near, the time is very near now, where we must stand before the judgment seat of Christ. Now, when you stand before the judgment seat of Christ, God is going to pull out all of your mess. But Jesus is going to be right there also, still trying to figure out, are you going to get in or not? But somebody else will be there also. The accuser, your prosecutor, will be there accusing you, bringing all types of evidence against you, saying this is what he was doing. Now, I want to be in a courtroom where I know I'm innocent and the prosecutor is trying to convict me. And I want to be there in the judge saying to the prosecutor, what's that word that they use? Y'all hear me out, lawyer folks. There was another lawyer. Objection, there we go. The devil gonna be saying, objection. The judge gonna say overruled. That's what I wanna be when I'm standing before the judgment of Christ. Our word prophetic ministry. You gotta understand, in order to receive good, you're gonna have to do good. When Jesus comes from the clouds, when he busts the heavens open, he's gonna have a backpack on his back. You're gonna think he's Santa Claus, but all the time he ain't gonna be no fat man. He's gonna have gifts, bearing gifts on his back. Some gonna be good gifts, some gonna be bad gifts. But I know I wanna have the goodest gifts that God has for me. I want him to come down and say, I'm probably I ain't forgot about your gifts, but it was too big to fit in his bag. Take you with me and show you your marvelous, show you your great spectacular gifts that I prepared for you. We all must stand before the judgment seat of Christ, our word. So you must understand, in order for me to be found innocent, I gotta be innocent on this earth. In order for me to be found favor, I gotta give favor to my neighbor. In order for me to find a good reward, I gotta be able to give a good reward to somebody that has lost something. We need to learn how to be examined. We need to learn how to love one another. We need to learn not what they say, but for your sake. Don't love your neighbor because you think you really feel the house. Love your neighbor even if they don't love you because you really have to go. We all must stand before the And when you stand before the judgment seat of Christ, make sure that the judge is on your side.
Yeah, right.
Make sure whatever the prosecutor come against you with, the judge ain't buying.
All right.
You don't want the prosecutor to say, he did this, Judge. Judge, he did this when he was out there. Judge, he act like